Hey guys, Jen here. Just want to come on real quick and just give you a little bit of information. So yeah, that thing I was talking about yesterday about trusting in the universe and having the universe do that actually worked out. So I got sent the information and the payment today. So today is the deadline for my phone bill. So I was able to actually pay my phone bill with that money and not have a late fee. So it was really hard for me to trust that that was going to happen because everything else said it wasn't, because she had said she was only going to pay me on the 30th. That's when her check came in. So I was going with the facts that were given to me. But what I'm saying is, in reality, it doesn't matter if you have facts. The universe can change everything around and move stuff, even stuff that you're not privy to. That, like, I didn't know what this girl's work life was or how she was going to get it, but she texted me and said it was going to clear, and it did. And she sent it to me this morning, and we got it all figured out. And yes, it was a little less than what I wanted, but I took it. You know, beggars can't be choosy. It's another life lesson. It wasn't like what I wanted the full amount, and stuff came up where she couldn't give the full amount because I was figuring the fee. So we figured we didn't have to do the process that would include the fee. So of course it was a little bit lower. But that, hey, it was good. It worked out, and I'm very glad that it did, because now I'm not slammed with a $35 late fee for not having my phone paid. So that's good. So I'm just saying that, it's hard. I still feel like I'm fighting it, and it's a solid fight where you're like, no, logic is not telling me that this is gonna work out, but it did. And that faith in what you can't see, people will call it faith in God. To me, it's a little bit different. I think it's faith in the universe. I mean, different people have, other people could say faith in, I don't know how things work out. I don't know. I'm just saying the universe actually came through, and the universe always comes through in one way or another. Sometimes when the universe does not give you, like I was saying in yesterday's video, what you want, it's because it's not good for you, and you need to learn to let go. And that's what I'm learning. I'm learning to let go of some things that I thought were for my best interest, but actually aren't. I'm learning to let go of dairy and gluten, and that's a hard lesson because my body's trained for it, because it's all that's in our daily lives, and it's the easiest, most ready available food product. So, and the most foods and products that give us those endorphins and those good feelings. So we replace our actual natural good feelings with the good feelings that food gives us. So anyway, also I wanted to share a little bit more about the fact that I'm like, for one, it's a dreary day outside. So I've been not feeling very good today. I mean, it's not health wise, it's just sadness wise, and not having the sun and being out. So I'm glad I was able to get out yesterday and walk. Unfortunately, tomorrow and Sunday we're supposed to be getting the 4-letter word that starts with an S up here in Buffalo, in West New York, and I'm not looking forward to that one because the landlord turned off the heat and I don't have a little heater, so I'm gonna have to layer up and do stuff like that. I still have to go and get my groceries, so that'll help. I have to do that later tonight. But right now I'm very happy in and of itself that I didn't have that whole phone bill over my head causing more issues. And I took it upon myself to own my own responsibility and not put it off and get it paid right away. So that's part of it. But today the energies are very, very heavy. I'm not 100% sure if it's because Pluto retrograde just started, and now we're starting with the shadow self of us. I mean, you can see I'm not wearing my normal sweatshirts and things. I'm back to my dark one with the whole spider. You can't really see it, the spider on the back and stuff. And for a while I was saying that we needed to be like, if we have a dark side and a shadow side, rise above it, and, don't believe in that and be like, oh, no, I don't want to do that, and deny it, kind of. Well, now I'm thinking, we don't want to deny it 100%. We want to actually accept that part of us and integrate that into who we are, because, as they say, you can't have the light without the dark, and you can't have the dark without the light. So it's a duality. We have to accept the parts of us that are not so pleasing and nice and integrate them in with the other part of us that is nice and pleasant and, you know, for what we put out for the world to see. On the same retrospect, if we're a not so nice person and we are privy on being negative and things like that, we also want to incorporate the more positive aspects into our lives as well. So yeah, there's a lot of that duality playing around now, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm going into my memories, and my memories are coming up, or memories, I don't even know what they are. I'm getting visions, and I know I'm saying a lot, I'm catching it, but I'm sorry, it's just the way the energy is. Trying to figure out stuff, trying to understand what I'm seeing, if it's a memory from my foster home that's coming back up that I didn't know about. They're not negative or anything, they're just, it catches me off guard, because like the other day I was walking down the street, and then all of a sudden I got a sniff of something, like flowers or something, and all of a sudden I'm like, this this memory thing came. I'm calling them memories because I think they're memories, but I don't know if they're actually from that, because all my childhood trauma, all I remember of that is negative. Like scary, yelling, darkness, la la la. So these are more like being out in nature, and the only other thing that I can remember in my childhood, besides being at my grandparents' house after they adopted me, was my foster home, which was actually a really decent place, and my foster parents' parents had a nice house, and they had a lot of greenery and trees, and I was in a hammock. So I'm thinking maybe it's something I suppressed from that that's actually coming to the surface for me to transmute and accept and give back to the universe and to give back to God, and to be like, it's okay. I had that experience. It's okay for that experience. Same thing is going to probably happen with the negative things when they start coming up, when my body and my subconscious is more okay with dealing with that kind of stuff. But for right now, these other ones that I didn't even know I was suppressing because they're not bad memories. I don't know, why would you suppress memories that are not bad, but whatever. It's like puzzle pieces of myself that are coming back, that I can put back into me and feel more whole. The more I go back into myself, and the more I realize that I'm loving myself better, and it's okay to be pissed off and nasty sometimes, but not to the extent where you're harming other people with your words and your actions, because that means you're projecting, so you're not truly accepted yourself for that. Once you stop getting out of that point, then it's a different story. But it's like pieces of the puzzle are coming back, and I'm integrating them now. And the more I integrate a piece here, or a piece there, or a piece here, up here, whatever, the more pieces are coming to the surface for me to integrate, because I'm becoming stronger and more able to integrate them without having reactions and adverse issues. So it's a big learning process. It's complicated. It's not necessarily hard work, but it's emotionally kind of draining sometimes. So I'll get the urge to want to go and lay down and recoup, or go and take another shower. I took a nice warm shower this morning because I was not feeling happy, and I was just angry and irritable. Some would say it would be PMS, but that's not the time right now. So I'm thinking it was a lot of other stuff that's creeping up slowly to release. So I've been using Jasmine. I had another video of it the other day. This is a roller bottle that was given to me at a Young Living event for my upline and my leaders group. Wow. Sometimes when it gets warm, they tend to leak because they're in the roller bottles. You can kind of see how it's kind of really liquidy. But I also dropped it the other day when I was at a restaurant like about more than a week ago, and it chipped the bottom of it. I was like, no, because I've had this Soul roller bottle for 2 years now, or at least a year, because I went last year to the event, and that's how long this lasts, and I still got that much left. I can put more in it. I can put more jasmine oil in it because I have the oil, and renew the bottle, but I haven't had to. Because I'll go from this jasmine oil, which is good for emotional, calming down your emotional craziness, and being peace of mind, things like that, and bringing happiness, which I told you about before. You can actually look it up in one of the books. Alright, so I've got this big giant book, Essential Oils, desk reference that I use. You can get it from Life Science Publishing. It's really great. There's a lot of information in there. If you don't know, there's small pocket ones you can get to. When I first started with my oils, I got that. Anyway, and then I transfer it between this one, which has got a little more in it, which is Release. So I've been using this. That brings me joy. This lets me release positively what was kept up, and it's actually making me integrate parts of me that I was blocking off and ashamed of, or didn't want to deal with, or whatever the reason. I don't even know half the reasons why I was doing what I was doing, because I don't even know. This is the whole process of finding yourself and understanding what's going on. So anyways, I just wanted to come on and say, if you're not feeling good, or if you're getting irritable or something, think more into it. Figure out why that's coming up as a trigger. Understand what's going on in your life and what you might need to change in your life's pattern or in your daily routine so that you can get back to your center of balance. It's all about balance. I mean, you can look at the feng shui, you can look at all these other things, but it's all about balance. That's the underlying issue. You got to be balanced with, like I said right here, light, dark. Can't have the light without the shadow, okay? Same difference. So in those times when you're feeling bad, instead of what I thought was just like, okay, don't focus on the bad, sometimes you have to focus on the bad in order to clear it out and to be okay with that side. So just want to come on here and make sure that you guys, knew that, and explain a little bit about why we have both tendencies and not to deny one or the other and to integrate both equally. All right. I hope you have a good day. I'm going to go find something to eat because that's another adventure I'm on right now, because I have stuff to eat and I don't feel like eating it because I'm not in the mood for that kind of a thing. So I got to figure out whether or not I want to do the energy to make food. Dealing with my lazy streak. Oh, it's a constant battle. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day. Take time out for you. And just enjoy it while you can, while it's good. Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Namaste.